Okay.
Any sections conduct just
Okay, I can see the screen now.
Is it fine?
Yes, it's all good.
Yeah. So, hello everyone. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, as per your location and time zones. Welcome to Salesforce user group Dhule, and we are back with our career with Experience Cloud session part 1 with Cam, and you can follow us with these social media handles on LinkedIn and Twitter as well. So let me introduce myself, Priyanka Chaudhari. I'm a group leader of Salesforce user group Dhule, and I'm working with Sales UST as a senior Salesforce developer. I'm 3x Salesforce certified and 1x Flosum certified. I'm also volunteering the New Delhi SFDC group. I'm also a Trailblazer Mentor, and these are my social media handles. You can connect me with me on Twitter and LinkedIn. So today we have Cam with us, and he's sharing his knowledge on Community Cloud. Basically, now it is called as Experience Cloud, and previously it is called as a Community Cloud. So he'll be sharing his knowledge and experience on the same. So before handing over to the Cam, we have some housekeeping rules. Please mute yourself, and you can put down your queries or questions on session in chat window. We'll take it at the end of the session. So yeah, Cam, you can start now.
Cam, you're speaking on mute. Can you please unmute?
Well, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Right, yeah. So guys, it's Cam. Full name is Kamaljeet. As you guys see my slide, it's been 18 years in the industry. I'm a background civil engineer, but now in IT from last 18 years. I'm loving it and love talking to you all as well. So I'm sure some of you guys joined. I spoke to guys, to you. I see the names that coming up. Thanks for your time again. So I work as a lead. I lead the Salesforce projects, and on a functional side, I do a bit of solutioning and work closer to architects areas. And here is all the connections. So yeah, feel free, keep connecting the same way that you guys carry on, and any questions, I'm here to help everyone. So yeah, so that's actually, and we're gonna see how much we can learn about Experience Cloud. This is a kickoff session, I would call it. Me and Priyanka were discussing actually this Experience Cloud is actually a very, very big topic. So today is a kickoff. So giving you idea how, what, why, and what industry is going to pick this kind of product. And as a fresher, or if you already have some experience in Salesforce and you want to learn this product, why you want to learn and where we should go. Okay, so these kind of things we're going to cover today, and there will be follow-on sessions, which I'm sure Priyanka and team and myself, we are planning, and that will be in depth in Experience Cloud with the different areas. Right, Priyanka?
Yeah, correct, Cam.
Okay, so yeah, I'm happy when we are ready to start, so then we can proceed to next slide.
Yes, yeah, you can proceed.
Okay, could you go to the next slide, please? Right. So first of all, what is Experience Cloud, and why Salesforce is calling Experience Cloud? Okay, so Experience Clouds, in my world, when I talk to the clients, basically, it's a collaboration tool. Okay, so it's an online, it's a you can call it social media platform. It connects with your customers. It connects with your clients, right? A very simple example I give it people to a kind of a Netflix, right? It's a very, very common thing that we all use. But whenever we have any problem with Netflix account or something, we raise a case to Netflix support team, guys, I have a problem. So I'm a customer for Netflix, and Netflix team, they have some kind of UI interface which they have given to connect with them as a user because I'm utilizing their services. So I raise a question, Netflix, could you please resolve my problem? Okay. But what will happen when you raise your query? You can see what you raised on the portal. You can see what they're replying, and you can see all of your conversation in the portal because you are a member of that portal that Netflix has given you as a customer. Okay, so this is very general example because everybody uses Netflix, or you can Prime videos or anything. There are many things like that as a customer service experience, but I'm sure you guys have seen Netflix more. That's why I've taken that example. But feel free if you have any question or any doubt on this one, I will cover it. Okay, so that's actually the Experience Cloud. Okay, previously Salesforce known this only Community Cloud. The reason was because it was only supporting B2C, B2B with only some standards basically, right? But now Salesforce expanded like what user want. They expanded the user experience as a UI. So UI is a big tool, right? So how the interface, so when I'm a user, how I should look like when I'm looking at my portal. Is it very simple? Because it's not always raising a question. It's about, I want to use the products. I want to use the services as well, right? So it counts also user experience. So UI, UE, so sorry, UX basically, right? So UX, user experience. So it's all combined then it becomes like a complete Experience Cloud, which has like 5 different types, and you will see. It used to be only 2 to 3. Mainly people used to borrow only 2, but now you have like expanded to 5 different varieties. Then those 5 also have some different categories when it comes down to licensing, and that we will cover later. Okay, for now, it's a collaboration tool, it's a social platform, it's a chatter, it's a real time. You can share files, you can share data. So it's a portal access for any user who can jump in and connect with your provider with any way. Okay, so that's what Experience Cloud. Okay, can we move to next slide, Priyanka? Right. So again, as an employee, how it benefits Experience Cloud. So Salesforce is, when they launched originally this product, the focus was as a community to target the customers, right? But then when they realized there is more potential in it, and we can expand this to internal employees and different departments as well. Okay, so this is something, can it be beneficial for employees? Yes, because I have some employees, they don't use the Salesforce, but they want to use Salesforce as a very different tool. Okay, so for example, HR team. Okay, HR team, do they really want to know accounts details or anything? No, they want to only manage the whole employee structure. They can use it differently. Okay, now you want to use as a intranet. Intranet means, I'm sure you all have heard SharePoint. In every business people use it, right? Can we use as an intranet? Right, yes, we can use it. Now, every company, they also have internal social medias, right? Where employees are communicating, they're sharing their, events, like, project events happening, get-togethers happening, team get-togethers happening. They want to share the content inside the company. So how it works for employees, this is the way, right? So which means you can create Experience Cloud sites in the same Salesforce org to communicate with your employees. You have admins and you have employees. They can chat with you. Okay. And that covers what exactly employee community builds an internal social intranet across an enterprise. It includes chatter, my case, answers, files, content library, knowledge. Knowledge is a very, very big tool. So let's take an example of a IT person. Okay, you are managing the whole case management to support a IT for your internal employees. Okay, not everybody wants to use Salesforce, but they want to raise a laptop issue, right? So employee can simply go to internet website and they will raise a request. Guys, I'm unable to use this functionality in laptop, or I need a application on my laptop, right? So they will raise a question. The question come to you in a case, in a Salesforce object, and you can manage it yourself. Now, what will happen when you comment on something or it's a real-time conversation with your employee. You can actually chat with that particular employee via the same platform, but you don't need to give a big full Salesforce access to that employee, because the end employee, they only need access to raise cases to the IT team. And IT team is only utilizing a one container of that area, because they don't need to see the whole Salesforce. All they're fixing the problems and they're managing the queries. So how the knowledge base help? Because knowledge is articles, which is helping IT team, because as soon as you resolve problem number one, you will write something your own steps. Some people write your own steps, some people go to different steps. Okay, what community is doing, you can publish these knowledge articles inside the communities where people can check the step-by-step, or IT people, second line team, third line team also can see what my previous employee, or what my previous colleague or someone have done in past. So they might have created some knowledge basically, so I can fix the problem as quickly as possible. Okay. Now the last one is ideas, which is kind of very similar. So if you guys are already in Salesforce background, some of you maybe already, so you must have seen the ideas, how the ideas work. It's actually similar concept that Salesforce built in ideas you can create. But again, it comes down to a company. Like if tomorrow Netflix wants to put some ideas, right? You can actually do that as well. Okay, so again, it's up to us as a admin, as a developer, as a functional architect, as a functional consultant, as a business analyst, or as a Salesforce pre-sales person. If these 6 different profiles are working or selling or working with the clients, basically, they can advise these things to any client. Guys, this is the Experience Cloud potential. It's not only restricted to customer, it's not only restricted to clients, it's actually expanded to internal employees, different departments, different areas. You can utilize this. Okay, what are the features you can share? Again, collaborate, and obviously this is what actually my second bullet point. I think I just covered it all. I don't have to repeat it, which you can see it. Okay, so please write down the questions. I'm sure you guys have some things you want to clarify. But again, what we're covering is today, you are admins, you are freshers. So I would say, guys, if you're admin, it's a little bit easier for you to understand how to take my career into Experience Cloud. Okay, so your focus should be what exactly the features inside the community clouds. What's the maximum the approach I need to take on in this, right? So some people might have seen Service Cloud and Sales Cloud big time, but have they seen Experience Cloud? No. And can you even get Experience Cloud without sales or service? No, because you need a Salesforce org to get Experience Cloud. Otherwise, like obviously this is something, it works on top of your basic platforms with the Salesforce. Okay, so it expands. It can go with service, marketing, and Service Cloud, or if you're buying a complete unlimited Salesforce platform, yes, you can connect with that as well. Okay, so you need some base to get Experience Cloud or Community Cloud activation, right? But activation, I will show you. That's at the end of the slides. Basically, I will show you a little bit of practical where exactly this Experience Cloud, how we enable it, how the sites works, and how we enable it. Okay, so the focus is today what Experience Cloud is, how many features, how we can, number one, sell to client, or how I can give ideas to my internal departments, and we can get more and more. It's beneficial, especially the admins, because they talk to the business a lot. Functional consultants, they talk to the business a lot. Pre-sales people and salespeople, they talk to the businesses and internal teams a lot. They need to know the full bandwidth about this particular tool. Okay, so let's go next. Business can use Experience Cloud as well. Right, so you can click one more, Priyanka, sorry. I think there are two options here. Thank you. Right, so now you can build community to gain deeper relationship with customer or provide better services by enabling customers to find information and assist each their online. So now I'm coming back to some products. Okay, we talk about Netflix. Now let's leave the Netflix on the side. Now come down to Amazon Web Services. Now, sorry, not web services, Amazon platform, right? You are selling products, you are interacting with sellers, you are also interacting with customers, and you are interacting with B2B clients. So that platform is a very heavy platform, which is managing the whole global area with three different things: suppliers, B2C, B2B, and also I think the four areas, sorry, because they have a backend as well, because they need to manage all things, right? So is it possible via Community Cloud? Yes, you can, because end of the day, all of my objects in the Salesforce, whatever I'm using, previously we did do the order management with Priyanka and team. So technically we touch base a little bit on this. So if I have an order object, you can allow that particular object, create a visibility on the community sites or experience sites. So people, when they log into the site, they can actually buy a product like you buy products in Amazon Cloud. Okay, so it's easier because customer also get the global search. So global search means you can find your stuff, basically what you're looking for, right? You can find your product. It also expand the feature of advanced search as well, because you want a categorization search as well, right? Categorization means I'm not looking any IT stuff. I want to buy electronic, right? You can differentiate that level as well. Okay, so areas they cover is customer community, customer plus community, partner community. There are two more I didn't mention in this one because that was the previous focus. Now we have two more, which we will cover in our next sessions. It will come back, okay? But up to here, so what we know by now, number one, who needs to know Experience Cloud as a technical team, right? If I'm a Salesforce in 1 year experience or 6 months experience, and I need to work on Experience Cloud, how should I know what is Experience Cloud? How many features in this list, features in it? As a high level, who can use Experience Cloud, right? And sorry, someone said something. Okay, we'll talk questions later, so don't worry. I will come back to the questions later on. So, right, and so I was, yeah, partner community, sorry. Okay, again, what it is in a very overall, it's B2C, which means business to customer, B2B, business to business. Okay, so different companies, different approach. So if you don't, if maybe some people don't understand what business to business means, I can just give you one example. So on Amazon, I have a supplier called Samsung. They want to sell their products on Amazon. Amazon will make a deal with Samsung, guys. All right, guys, I can create a shop for you on my platform. Come here, sell your products. That will be a B2B relationship. Okay, because they're talking directly to the big business. All right, guys, you can, and Samsung will be a supplier for them. Okay, who will be the customer? I am, because I go to first Amazon website and I look for only Samsung product and I will buy Samsung. I'm a customer. Okay, now, is it only Samsung can be a supplier? No, you can also be a supplier. All you need is partner request to Amazon. Guys, can I be a partner? Can I be your B2B supplier? Yes, they can be. Okay. Now, also people do have a B2B client as well, because there are clients, let's say Office, the Microsoft, let's say Microsoft has global offices, but in Europe, Microsoft have 50 offices and they want to buy Samsung TVs directly in a bulk, and Microsoft will become Amazon. Guys, we are only buy stuff from you guys. You will be our permanent supplier. So we're going to buy from you guys. And Microsoft is their permanent client now, right? But there must be a different relationship. But again, the thing is, these kind of talks very in depth, but I'm just giving you a high level only. So when you talk to the businesses, this is how you need to take approach. How are we planning the Experience Cloud or rolling out in the business? What questions I need to ask? Hey, business, are you looking only B2C website where you want to sell your fashion clothing to the customer, or are you selling your fashion clothing to the suppliers? So two areas you need to ask. First question to the business. Okay. Second question, guys, are you planning to set up this Experience Cloud only for internal employees, or you want to also create external facing as well, which is a client facing? So what's the expectation, guys? So if I have a sales cloud, is this sales cloud, do I need only 5 sites, which means 2 sites for internal and 3 sites for external, right? All I'm saying is how many different slides now. So the biggest question people ask, how many different sites we can create in community and in Experience in one org. So what's the Salesforce limit in it? 100. I Googled it. So always stay tuned up, guys. If there is any change, because I know recent releases happened, I haven't noticed if the numbers been increased, but yeah, it's about 100. Yeah. So that's it. So which means one org can support up to that many sites in one area. Okay. Then you have a Service Cloud as well. You can go more than that. Service will support all your customer areas. Sales will support all your order management, product base, contract life cycle, and account management. The whole, I don't know if you guys heard DNB. So even App Exchange products can go to your Community Cloud, depending on license, how many App Exchange products you want to take it there. And it all comes down to the licensing structure and the requirements from the client side. Okay, so the touch bases: Salesforce Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, App Exchange, and Experience Cloud. It will become like a proper bundle for your organization where you can approach anybody. Okay, can we move to next? Right. So I think Priyanka, if you can just, please do that also. So this slide, I actually made it just to refresh everything. What areas in future, when we talk about certification path, like what people should learn in Experience Cloud and what licenses needs to cover in Experience Cloud, and how do we create the Experience Cloud slides. So Priyanka, if you can press multiple times on this, we will get many options here. So what I touch base, look, Experience Cloud use case. So Experience Cloud use case right now, which I have seen, the nearest one is Coca-Cola. Big time. They are all using it, right? I have seen fashion people. I don't know if you guys use Commerce Cloud yet, guys. Big hot topic at the minute. It can be usable. Okay. Supplier portal. So I have used this product for many airports, right? So I'm giving you one example. So let's say I'm gonna give example to London and Mumbai airport. So let's say I'm going to London or going to Mumbai, from London to Mumbai. I want to book something to a kind of a VIP meet and greet or something. I want suppliers at Mumbai airport, they should meet me. So I execute from the same platform, book something for me, they will come and meet me. This is just one example. So all I'm trying to say, Amazon, Netflix, and airports. Think about it. I gave you 3 different use cases where you can utilize this product, Experience Cloud, for businesses, right? It's up to us as a consultants, as a admins, as a salespeople, how we want to, structured the environment for the clients, so they know what are we talking about. Okay, even the train management as well. Like you want to book a ticket, right? You can actually use this particular product for that as well. Okay, I haven't seen it for that product, but in travel management, I only seen for airports. I have seen for product base, right? And I have seen for customer experience. So this is exactly we're talking about. I also have seen for HR community, which you can link with actually DocuSign. So you can manage your employee contracts via the DocuSign. They can see and they can utilize from there as well. Okay, so I don't know how many of you have experience in App Exchange product. So when you deeper looking into it, you will see so many App Exchange products already started supporting community clouds. Okay, so yeah, so these are the areas: knowledge base, supplier portal, customer collaboration, employee collaboration, HR community, and this all become a single platform, which is called Experience Cloud. And I think that's pretty much it as a overview. Now, I would like to walk through a little bit on Salesforce, so we can just see where exactly this is available. So Priyanka, can I take your control now?
Yes, can. Let me stop sharing my screen.
Okay, yeah, let me share my screen. Yeah, I'm just waiting. I think it's a little bit taking long. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm a host yet.
Cam, you can check now.
Oh yes, it's working.
So
Thank you.
email ID on the chat, and I believe we can.
Okay, guys, are you all able to see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So here it is. You can see I logged into Salesforce. Okay, it kicked me out. Okay, let's try again. Refresh my screen. Brilliant. And so if you can see, when we go to the setup in the Salesforce environment, so obviously some people, if you guys are new, this is actually the background where we go normally to the Salesforce, and we set up all the config part, right?
Sorry to interrupt, Cam. Actually, we can see your PPT as well, so you can just minimize that.
Oh, is it? Okay, 1 second. Let me see if I shared in the correct page with you guys. 1 second. So new share, and okay, I think that's the best one. Can you see all Salesforce now?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Right, so quick find. So admins, I'm sure you already know. Developers, you already know where am I right now. But if you are fresher, you haven't seen the Salesforce, guys. So here is the gear icon. So you go to the setup, and here is the quick find. I love it when I first learned Community Cloud, and it was, I think it was in 2017 that when I seen first time this product. and used to type community, but I was shocked. I'm still typing community and it takes me to digital experience. So I love the AI tool Salesforce when they do such things. It's amazing. But obviously now we are in 2021, guys, so you don't have to type community, just type experience. So you get this particular feature setting here, and then experience, and then click all sites. Okay. So this is where you can see how many different sites you have created or you're going to create. Okay. If this is not enabled, so normally what happens is, because I already enabled the environment, I can see. But if you're looking at your Salesforce developer environment, you might see only up to here. And as soon as you click on digital page, digital experience, you get option to enable the Experience Cloud. As soon as you enable, it takes few seconds, and then you get to this particular area. Okay. And this is where you then start creating your new sites. So I click on new, and sometimes your internet is slow, but I think mine is behaving now. Come on, guys. Yes, it's working. So you choose the experience you would like to take. Look, it's all changing with Salesforce. It used to be called what templates do you want, but now it's saying what choose the experience you love, right? You got marketing style, right, for engage customers and stuff. You want for sales, right, or you want for service. I'm sure when you go with the licensing stuff and all better, sales, when you paid version, because technically I'm on the developer environment, have some limited templates at the minute. But again, when you go more into deeper, you get multiple template options and all. There's so many fancy stuff in there where you can see, which I have seen in past as well. And you also still have options for Salesforce tabs and Visualforce if there is a legacy environment. Obviously, Salesforce is still supporting those things yet. It will be very, very helpful for those people, okay, who's using still legacy environment. Okay, so let's go back to the site, and I can show you something in action. So I'm going back to the site, and I have recently created a site. Let's see how it looks like at first. Okay, I'm going to open two different things. Case management from the backend, like generally we use. And I'm going to click all open cases. Right. So this is the normal Salesforce that we when log into the Salesforce, and I want to click on this object and I want to see what's in there. Okay. So this is the Salesforce. Now I want to open a community. So I have created this community just for this session, guys. So we know I don't have to waste time with you guys. So I have opened this one, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy this URL, and I name this URL is a CSO. Okay, and let's click it and have a look how it looks like. I'm logged in as a admin, so I can see it. Come on, coming back and click again, because I don't want username and password to let me. Right. So as you can see, completely different page, new environment, right? And what I can see right now here, this feature, discussion, and my feed. And I'm on my home page at the minute. So this is set by developers. This is set by admins of your company. They provide this thing. Okay. Now I'm going to log a case. So look at here. As soon as I click on log a case, I've got this button where I can log a case as an employee, right? So these things we will cover in our, I think we will cover this particular option in session number 4, right? And I will guys show you how we can restrict this as a user. Okay. So what right now, because I'm logged in as a admin, but as a admin, I can still go to community page. But as an admin, I can see all the options. Is this for CSO? Is this for ICT orders, or is it web orders? Okay, I can create a case here, and you can restrict. So the benefit of this, I can hide anything, whatever not required as a ICT team member. If the ICT team member doesn't require the mechanical and electrical, right, you can actually hide anything from these layouts on the community side, because I want to manage those pick list values only from here, not from here. It's up to us as a technical team to decide how it should go and how we should define these things. Okay, and this is all out of box config stuff, guys. This is admins, developers, functional consultants, or anybody, even the customers, you guys, it's easy, right? A lot of training is available, but once you know how to set up the visibility areas or the permission sets in Salesforce, you guys can easily, you can set permissions, you can set profiles, you can set customer profiles. It runs from that side to manage these page visibilities from there. Okay, and let's say I don't want to show, so right now I can see all the pick list, but I don't want to show all the pick list for my future clients. I want to show them only CSO. Guys, I don't want you to see it because you are my client only supporting this part. Just see, and I want to show them only my cases. So when I click on my case, I can see what I'm working on. That's it. So that's actually my cases. It's all of it here. Okay, so in short, this is community site or Experience Cloud site. In the site, I can have many tabs here to manage it. But obviously, you are in Salesforce world. Every site, every community site has a limit how many tabs you can get. I can share with you guys later on. There is a very good article written by Salesforce. It shows actually the whole criteria, but I will be covering in our licensing because the licensing is a very big thing, especially when you want to become a consultant. So if you are already an admin or if you are a business analyst in Salesforce world and you want to be consultant where you want to talk to the clients and you want to compare the whole structure, it's actually a very big thing and you need to learn that. So we will be covering that later, and this is where I will cover what's the visibility and what's the feature thing in it. Okay, but in simple for now, you have workspaces, you have a builder. Workspaces to define the permissions, the admins area, and dashboards, how my site is performing. So this is my whole work area where I manage the moderation and all admin side. So technically this is my backend playground where I create all these fundamentals about this the Experience Cloud. Okay, so builder will be a step-by-step basically for you. You can customize your pages, you can it's like a WordPress. I'm sure if somebody has already got experience in PHP kind of stuff, or someone learning HTML or JavaScript, you guys must have seen WordPress. So I'm saying it's very similar to that approach, and obviously for those guys who are from those areas can easily learn these things. Okay, so yeah, that's out of box. Here are communities. This is how it's going to function. As this is a kickoff session, so I think we covered almost the start of the Experience Cloud, and then obviously you will have a questions about certification path, how we cover, what do we need to cover, what area it covers. We will cover it in a next session to go through with you. And obviously you can't just go for community, appear for it. You need a lot of learning on the back end. So let's cover the question answers now. So Priyanka, handing back to you.
Yeah, Cam. So we just have one question.
Yeah.
We have question from Yogesh Arora. He's asking, can we create our own template? So Ankit already answered, but if you want, you can.
Oh yes, guys, I'm telling Ankit, thanks for that one. But yeah, guys, you can do so much actually in this. It's a very advanced. Even we have even created so many Visual Force pages as well in this in past as well, right? You can do a lot of things. You can add. It's all about this game, because if that doesn't work, which means you can't do anything. That will be really not good idea. So yes, you can use anything. So yeah, thanks Ankit for the answer already.
Yeah, I think we are pretty good with questions. Guys, anyone have any questions? Please drop. So now we can start with our Kahoot quiz. So I will request everyone, please bring your two devices, one for to see the Kahoot quiz and one to answer the questions. So let me share my screen and we'll start in minute or two.
Sorry guys, I can't declare them all names, but there are many companies already using. So I can, yeah, maybe I will send you something right now. I think it's on the Salesforce website. So I think there was a question, which companies are using Experience Cloud? So there are many, but let me find a public link that I can share you. I know many names, but yeah. So Priyanka, do you want me to make you you are already a host, which is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do I have to stop sharing?
Yes, you can.
Yeah. Okay. 1 second. Right. Okay, I have stopped sharing.
Just give me 1 second. Yep. So let me share my screen. You can see my screen?
Yeah, it's coming.
Those who don't know about Kahoot, you can log into kahoot.it and you can use this pin 2232402. And yeah. Yeah, so we are 27 people. Those who didn't join, if you want to join, we'll give 1 more minute. Yeah, so let me start, please. So the first question is Experience Cloud, formerly known as Commerce Cloud, Marketing Cloud, Community Cloud, or Sales Cloud. Fast, guys. It's Community Cloud. Yeah, so Nitish is leading. Business users can activate Experience Cloud license without a sales or service cloud platform. It's true or false? It's false. Cam, you want to answer this question?
Yeah, just checking. Business users can activate Experience Cloud license without. Answer is false.
Next question. How many types of Experience Cloud? 8, 5, 4, or 3? It's 5. Romil is leading the scoreboard. Let's move on to the next question. It's true or false? Can we use Experience Cloud for internal and external users? Can already cover this question. Yeah, it's true. How to enable Experience Cloud?
I like that.
Yeah. How to set up permissions and visibility for Experience Cloud?
Your screen freeze.
It's leading. How many community sites can we create in a single Salesforce org? 70, 50, 60, or 100?
Yeah.
Your screen is freeze.
Yeah, I think a little bit slow your screen.
Yeah, it's not showing the question and answers.
Yeah.
Is it? Just a second, guys. Now you can see the scoreboard or question.
Scoreboard for the last question. Question number
I can
7.
still see the answer of that 100. That's
Options only.
Yeah,
Showing,
yeah.
Who said correct?
That's correct. Yeah.
So
Actually, we didn't see the options also for the last two questions, unfortunately.
Can we redo this?
You can't.
No, I think directly any option is there.
We can't see the question answers since last 3 questions.
Oh my God. Now you can see the scoreboard. Still-
Yes, scoreboard is
Yes,
visible
sir,
now.
visible.
Yeah, scoreboard is.
Yeah, now we can see the scoreboard.
Extremely sorry, guys, because my network issue is not stable. So the last question is Experience Cloud is not available for NPSP Cloud.
Gosh.
So Yogesh is on third position, Mahindra is on second. Romil is on first.
Whole scoreboard changed except that first winner.
Yeah. So I will request Romil and Mahindra, you can drop your mail address in chat box so that I will connect with you later regarding gift card voucher or certification voucher. If you already have certification voucher through other community groups in last 6 months, so you can just drop me the message in chat box. Yogesh, extremely sorry, but we'll have more session on community cloud in next month. Like I'm planning to conduct 3 session more, so you can participate and doing it. So if anyone have any questions, you can draw.
Yeah, I also drop a link for the customer stories. Like, I think there was a question about how many people are using it. So guys, this is the public link by Salesforce. When you go further down, you will see more and more options. So feel free to check it out. But I'm sure these are the only stories that Salesforce is talking. But there are many people who are already using the Experience Cloud. So just a heads up.
So when will be the next session, Priyanka?
I'm not sure, but December 2nd week, I'm thinking, because
Okay.
yeah, we have one more session on CPQ and DocuSign in coming
Okay.
week. So you can stay tuned with us. We'll update on social media handles of Dhule user group.
So total, how many parts it will take to complete this Experience Cloud sessions?
I think Cam can answer. Cam.
Yeah, I think the first 3 sessions. So number 1 is cloud kickoff. Second is the certification part. Third will be the whole licensing, and that is more. The third session is more for who wants to move to consulting areas as a functional kind of. That's really beneficial for technically all of you. Then the last one will be the more technical only. I think that will be covered by 2 people, not only me. There will be 2 people who will be covering that session. Maybe that we might keep that session a little longer because little bit technical we will cover it.
Yeah, and one more thing is how can this Experience Cloud certification may help our careers? Because I didn't see anywhere I didn't see anywhere any openings or any vacancies like that. How can it can be helpful for freshers? Because I am a 1X certified professional, Salesforce professional, Salesforce admin professional. So like after seeing the session or just seeing the features of this Experience Cloud, okay, this is like, okay, I have interest to pursue this. Like either it may be certification or going in depth to this Experience Cloud. So what will be the effect of this certification?
So yeah, so it's like to get a job. Let me give you one example. So to get a job in Salesforce, we all do admin first, right?
Yes.
Be a developer, you go for development. So you get a job. Now, when you get into the jobs and then you're working on the projects. So because all the companies, so let's give one example to you, Capgemini, Cognizant, Accenture, so these companies, when they put your CV, I'm talking about your internal CVs to the clients for them to review. This is where your certification matters because they see your key points, how many you've done it. So this is more, so they can put you in front facing and it impact your KPIs and your daily performance, quarterly performance in the employees. So this is because I do recruit people, so many on these kind of things. And I know clients always asking me, Cam, have you got somebody who done Experience Cloud, at least one project with certification? It will be very handy, right? Yeah. So people always ask these kind of questions. And yeah, it's same for FSL because field service lightning, something similar concept, but again, people do ask. So I'm sure that's why you guys do PD1 and PD2. Not really need a PD2, but you do need it when you go senior developer and all that. It's kind of a similar approach. But yeah, you are right in one sense that there is no.
I think you lost your connection.
Cam lost its connection.
Yeah, no worries. So maybe either personally or in some way I will connect with him. That's all. Thank you so much, Priyanka, for the session.
Yeah, thank you, Nitish.
Have a nice day.
Thank you everyone for joining and stay tuned on social media handles of Salesforce user group Dhule. Yeah. Thank you so much. Bye.